I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's happened to football. I don't know what's going to happen with football. I don't know where we go from now. In terms of the rest of our season, a really hard-fought win is what we should have had. Against all odds, it seemed like one of those games. It seemed like the game against Man United, where it wasn't. It didn't seem as though it was on the cards, and then suddenly we've come back from 2-0 down, 2-0 down to 3-2 up in the dying seconds of the game. Just snatched away just like that. Just like that. I don't know. Takes the fun. So I was going absolutely mental. I'm pretty sure all of you were as well. I'm pretty sure everyone probably was. Even the neutrals, I'm fairly sure Aston Villa fans were looking at that thinking, my God, we've got away with one there. We've absolutely gotten away with one there. In terms of the foul, I've looked at it a few times. I've even done I did a TikTok review just quickly, and I hadn't watched it back, but now I've watched it back. I was doing the review just sort of like quickly just to say what my thoughts were, and I was like, I could see how it would be a foul. But now I've watched it back. I just want to say a few things. The referee, mainly, was looking right at it. Like directly at it. You know? Not over here. Not over there. Like it was directly on Badia Shield and whatever shenanigans he was pulling off. And he didn't think it was a foul. It's the kind of thing where if it was a foul and the referee saw it, it would have been given, and it's like a blowing the whistle. Oh, he's given a free kick for that. Shut up. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's if it was such a foul in the dying seconds of the game, I feel like the referee would have given it immediately, and then it would have been like, oh, there's the game, that's finished then. No, played on. The player himself did not call for the foul once. He got the nudge in the back. The ball went across to wherever it was. Didn't call for the free kick at all. Didn't put his arms up, be like, ref, I've been pushed. Nothing. Didn't call for it because it wasn't a foul. The fans behind the goal, which were directly looking at the situation, all stood there, just didn't move, didn't do nothing. Not one of them put their hands up. I went, ref, it's a foul. Because guess what? It wasn't a foul. And I've said this before. I said this at the end of the stream just now, where I've been very impartial. I've called it out when it needs calling out. I've called it out when we've had very sort of like suspicious penalties given. We've had penalties given where I've immediately gone, that's not a foul. We had the Cucurella one, wasn't a foul. We've had a one or two other penalties this season. I'm like, that ain't a foul. It ain't a foul. And I've called it out, and I've been honest. I've been honest as a Chelsea fan. I've been very impartial, and I've called it as I see it, and I said those aren't fouls. We've been giving a penalty, and the team that we've been playing robbed. I try my hardest to say, like, this is that, this is that, and I try not to look like an idiot, even though I do that on a regular basis for other reasons. But I try not to look like an idiot by being like a clearly very biased person to be like, it's a penalty, or it's a foul, or it's not a foul, or the VAR's done us over, VAR's robbed us. We have been robbed, clear as day in that situation. We have been robbed. No one called for it. Not the fans, not the player, not the referee. The referee didn't play on, do anything. He saw it was right there. It was 10 yards away. Didn't give it. VAR chimes in, says it's a foul. Guess Craig Pawson's going to have a look at it once, and it's a foul. Such a bizarre situation as well, considering some of the other stuff we've seen where it's like taken minutes to decide whether or not it's a foul or a penalty or whatever. But with this one, a game-winning goal, they go, no. Foul, call that off. 2-2. No goal. Ridiculous. It's absolutely outrageous. The game's nearly finished. Because it's in the 94th, 95th, 96th minute, whatever it was. You could have easily just gone like, we're just going to make absolutely certain that this is a foul or not a foul. But they did it. He had one look and that was it. But the look that he got in real time from 10 yards away, didn't think that was a foul then, did he? Just it's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous that was decided so quickly. So quickly. Yet in person he didn't think of it at all. Anyway. Performances wise, I feel like the team came into itself in the second half, which is actually really, really unlike Chelsea. I think we showed spirit, which I went on record and criticised in my preview for this game. Said that the boys don't really show any fight or grit, determination, or any sign of being able to bounce back after a big defeat. And again, we should have won this game. And they've been hard done by. They really have been hard done by. I think pretty much everyone had a great game except for Mudryk. I would say Madueke probably had he had a big impact in the game, but could have done a lot better. I think. I just think Mudryk's not ready. He's not ready at all. I don't think he'll ever be ready based on what we've seen so far. I cannot believe he plays for Chelsea. I just cannot believe it. No matter how much you joke about how bad we are as a team, he absolutely stinks. He's so bad. He is so bad. And it's not, I'm not just picking on him because whatever reason, or you think I've got an agenda against him for whatever reason. He's just not good enough. He's just simply not good enough. And that's it. Everyone else, I think, showed... I will say on Mudryk, I said it during the game, he shows spirit. He shows like he cares. He actually plays like he cares. He tries. And then for me, that's the issue. That's one of the big issues, is that he tries so hard, and yet he's so bad. He had two unchallenged shots. He had two shots where he was completely unchallenged and completely missed it by yards. One of them nearly even went two. Both of them nearly went out for a throw in. Totally unchallenged. It wasn't under pressure at all. I thought Caicedo shouldn't have been booked. I think Jackson had an all right game, not great. I think Madueke being man of the match just kind of shows how bad this game was as a whole. But then he did get a goal and assist, so, it is what it is. Palmer should have scored, realistically speaking, or should have squared it. I think really, big chance and squandered it. Really did. Really did. Should have scored there and then. Whether or not it's him that's scoring or he's squaring it to Cassidy. I think we could have won it there and there. I really do. Conor Gallagher, just a fantastic goal. A really, really classic Conor Gallagher goal that was. And just good, just really good. Kukurea, I can't say I've actually looked back and seen the own goal. I don't know how much of an own goal it actually was, or I don't know. I thought McGinn just scored. But there we go. Defensively shocking once again. Thiago Silva and Badiashile, Petrovic, the middle, you know, that three, that triangle, just a bit stinky in it. I think Badiashile got better throughout the game, but just still a bit worrisome. Do you know what I'm saying? I've heard that Gallagher is staying. I heard that he's not going to be going at the end of the season. I thought Chalobah was great. Easily one of our best defenders as of late. Without, you know, it goes without saying, really. And then Casadei and Disasi robbed of a winning goal. It's as simple as that. VAR was not the problem. Clear foul, and I knew it was. I didn't even celebrate the goal because I knew it was coming back. We've already discussed it. Life of a row wrestler producer, but you know. It's a subjective thing. I can see how it would be given as a foul, but the fact that not one single person called for the foul, fans, player, other players in the squad, the referee 10 yards away didn't think it was a foul until VAR intervenes. I just think it's ridiculous. And Badiashile has been having a howler recently. He got better throughout the game. He's overall just not. He's just a bit of a frustrating player to watch at the moment, especially considering how good he was before he got injured. Yeah. I think we really just, above all else, need to work on just not conceding within 4 minutes. I think that's the meat and the potatoes of it. It's just don't concede. Don't concede within 4 minutes, please. I'm begging you. I really am begging you. And one thing I am also begging for is for you to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comments once the live ends, and I will get back to you if I see any questions or anything like that. Let me know, and I'll get back to you. But yeah, Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 2. It should realistically have been a win. But we moved Tottenham out on Thursday. It's a big game. It's a very, very big game. It's a must-win game. And, yeah, other than that, I think if we lose to Tottenham, it's season's over, if not already. But might be one last chance. You never know. With that said, again, please do like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. With that said, my name is Harry, up the chouse, and peace. See you later. Goodbye.